All right, I'm recording this the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, and this is one of the most recharged I have ever felt. I had a 4-day weekend like a lot of Americans. Not only am I recharged, but my colleagues and especially my clients at the tutoring center where I'm working, I had a lot less behavioral kind of problems. I had students who actually wanted to study, and that was beautiful. I have one student who just learned about reproduction, and he can't shake off the idea of talking to everybody about it. I suspect he might be bisexual because he wants to talk to guys a lot more than girls about it. But so I had to turn his attention away from that, and I told him, I would be the last person you want to ask about that because I am in love with myself. Look at my Thanksgiving trip by myself, right? And he thinks that's the most wonderful love story in the world, which is great. I can't get a lot of adults to think that that's a wonderful love story. So it's great that he feels that way. And yesterday, he actually wanted to study instead of just talk about nonsense. I have one kid who is very rowdy, and one of my favorite things to do at the tutoring center is to try to take away their reward points for behavioral problems. And it's kind of funny. I don't necessarily want to do it to punish them, but I personally am autistic myself, and if I don't reinforce the idea that the students are behaving in an unacceptable way, I sometimes get myself tangled into it. So by ripping up their reward points, it kind of keeps me in check. And the students don't know it. They think I'm punishing them. I'm really trying to reinforce good behavior with myself and not get involved in their nonsense. But I didn't have to do that yesterday because the students came in recharged, I was recharged, all my colleagues were recharged, the whole world was recharged. And it makes me wonder, why can't we have 4-day weekends more often? I mean, you don't have to give up work days to have a 4-day weekend. You can work 7 days and then take 4 days off, right? And there's another reason why, like I keep bringing up this idea of that weeks don't have to be 7 days. See, when you make a week 7 days and then you ask people whether or not they want to work a 4-day week, you're reinforcing the idea that work and play are at odds with each other, right? If you work more, you have to play less, vice versa. See, it doesn't have to be that way. I want people to work hard and play hard too. And by having the week be flexible and be 8, 9, 10, 11 days, it reinforces the idea that both can expand at the same time, right? You can work hard, play harder, and then come back and work even harder, and it doesn't have to be at odds with each other, right?